it do, what 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 it do. It's your player partner Ziggy 2 times, and we back at it again. Brand new day, brand new video, brand new day, brand new video. January 14th, man. It is early 9 a.m. in Atlanta. It is 47 degrees, which means it's gonna be a nice day. I don't care what nobody say. My lips a little chapped because I was sleeping hard as a motherfucker. I just popped up, took a shower, washed my face, brushed my teeth, and then came straight over here, man. That's why I still got my player robe on. And yeah, man, we back up in this thing again, man. You already know what it is, man. Y'all know what's going on around here, man. We don't do a whole lot of nothing besides talking shit and getting it done. And when we ain't talking shit, we getting it done. You already know what it is, man. Come on now. Fuck with your boy. But anyways, man. Yesterday was a good video, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. With bad business, good marketing. We got to see the tendonism guy getting taken advantage of, and WNBA players trying to take advantage of their situation. And I don't even remember what else was in that video. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. But today we back with something else. Something cool. I'm trying to get better at these thumbnails, man, so forgive me if this one right here look a little whack. This is AI generated, man. You know what I'm saying? ChatGPT be hooking me up, man. I put in the prompt, man. They spit out the fly shit. Yeah, so we live on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube right now. If you're at YouTube, you're gonna be able to see every single original creator of the videos that I will be talking about and will be reacting to today. Today's video is about why women like thugs, why the bad boys winning. Look, I might look like a bad boy. I've done this bad boy stuff. I sometimes get into some issues with people, girls, women, and they look at me like I'm a bad boy, even though I don't be doing shit. They see the dreads and the teeth, and they think that I'm just gonna be some thugnificent. That ain't what be going on. I be chilling. I play Call of Duty and Madden, baby. Ain't nothing thug about me. But anyways, man, let's go on and get into these videos, man. You already know what's going on, man. We ain't playing around today, man. We got stuff to do. Let me see what we got going on, man. Let's click this play button right quick, man. Let's watch some shit. Look at that. We start off with a damn commercial. Drive time commercial too at that. Like I ain't got good credit. Check it. What y'all got going on? Weird as fuck. All right, we got Seriously Though with
First
Elizabeth.
and foremost, as a woman, do you like bad boys? I'm curious. Like, you just think about it and
Good coffee.
answer that question for yourself. Because for some reason, it's like the narrative is that, why is it that it's bad boys that everybody likes? Or all the women like bad boys. All these good boys are boring, you know, they're not our type. Your type, you like the bad boy type, you know? If that's you, please, I'm actually curious to just let us know. If not, if you've heard it a lot, I'm also curious. So I decided to go and check. Why is it that the narrative is that women like bad boys? As in, nice guys end up last. You know, so many sayings about the guy being a bad boy. Like, you even see movies, bad boy,
nice guys finish
finds
last. You
good
know what's
girl,
going
or
on.
church girl, where bad boy. He's always like,
Finish
that dynamic is the
last.
sweet one. Before I give my own reasons as to why I think it is
She
a
got
narrative
multiple angles
that
on this motherfucker.
bad boys are preferred, I said, let me go online and let me do my research and ask internet, please tell me, why is it that they like bad boy? And this is internet response, and then I'll give you my own response. But before we go into it, let's subscribe, like, share, and turn on post notification. I keep wanting to see growth, so that's why I keep asking. So let's do what we're supposed to do. Seriously though, why do most women like bad boys? Yeah. Let's get into it. Okay, so here are some reasons that was given. I'll read them for you. Let's read it together. Number 1, confidence and boldness. Okay, bad boys often come across as self-assured, decisive, and unapologetic. Confidence is attractive. Okay, this is not me talking right now. Let's go to number 2. Excitement and adventure. They can seem more
Damn, 3
unpredictable
y'all?
and thrilling compared to safe or nice guys. That sense of danger can feel like passion.
Oh, cool.
Oh, it's hot in here. I'm hot. Are they hot? Masculine energy. Traits like dominance, assertiveness, and independence are often linked, sometimes exaggeratedly, to bad boys. Masculine energy, red pill. Let's keep moving.
Oh, I was like,
Rebellion
what is that
and
beep sound?
mystery.
Thought I was
Humans
dying.
are wired to be curious. The
Okay.
rebellious vibe of a bad boy can spark intrigue.
Now, I have a theory that, and this I could be wrong, but my theory has yet to be disproven. Any woman, and this is women with children, women that were children at one point in time, you can look at this as all evidence. But at a certain age, women go from being sweet, cuddly little bunnies to wanting to be the most rebellious, cantankerous motherfuckers on the planet. Now, I witnessed this with a chick I was dating last year, where as soon as her daughter turned 16, every single thing was a fight, a argument, and what black women tend to say about their daughters and the women around them when they're starting to get that oomph, that rebellious energy. You smelling yourself too much. The smelling yourself too much situation does not disappear. They just compartmentalize it into, I want to have the most rebellious, the most unbridled, untamable energy around me. So they go and manifest that into the men that they like. You know what I mean? This It's just a theory, though. It's just a theory. Look at the women in your life, and if they got daughters, and
So that's
look
what's
at the
doing you.
age of
We are
14,
intrigued.
15,
You
16,
like a
they
rebellious.
start to
All right. Let's
have
keep
all kind of
going.
issues with their daughters.
Challenge factor. Some women believe they can tame or change a bad boy, which can feel like a win. I love this one. Those of you that want to be like, he's gonna change for me. I'm going to be the reason he becomes the good guy. He's bad, but I'm going to be there. They deceive you safe. Let's move on. Chemistry versus logic. Attraction isn't always rational. Even if someone knows a bad boy may not be good long term, chemistry can override reasoning. So your brain will just close because the boy is making you feel inside your body. You need it. So this write-up ends with saying that said, not all women are into bad boys. Many prefer stability, kindness, and emotional intelligence, especially when it comes to building long-term relationships. Period. So I just decided to, look into it because really, especially as young girls, have you noticed that there was a phase in your life when it's like, okay, now you're crushing on
when you look at
something
your
called the
actions,
male
then that
gender,
completely
and suddenly
changes
it's
the
like
entire
the
idea of
girls
what
are
you
always
just said.
gone in for the bad boy, and it's like these good boys are so boring. Like, I don't want them. I just want to say something that we never thought about. First and foremost, confidence and boldness is not limited to only bad boys. Just stop there. Let me just go through it, right? The thing is that most of the things that are mentioned about the traits of a bad boy are not limited to bad boys. There are guys that actually have it, right? But you don't see it because them being good guys, they are not necessarily interested in showing it to you because they're not interested in leading you on or getting you. So they have no interest or they have not spent the time to invest in trying to pursue you, seeing as they do not have good or intentional plans to be with you. They're not looking for how to come, chop, collect, and dash. That's why hence they are good boys. So good boys are boring to you because they're not pursuing you. Full stop. As in, to me, it's that simple. There are boring guys, oh. It doesn't mean boring guys are all good boys. Have you met dead guys that if you give them chance, they will show you shege? Like, this guy does not, he doesn't have these traits, but it doesn't necessarily mean he's a good guy. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Like, you've seen those situations where some girls will be like, Nami mess up, Nami give this one chance. You gave him chance and he showed you his true colors. Yeah. So it doesn't mean that he's a good boy. He just lacks a lot of these qualities. Someone that lacks these qualities lack these qualities. But then there was something I was thinking about. I said, let me open my brain and think deeper. And this is what I came to. When it comes to bad boys, right? The reason why it seems like the guys that keep getting women, using them and dumping them, then on to the next one, get her, use her, dump her, get her, use her, dump her. And even though these women have seen their history, are gunning for what one of these things said of being the challenge factor, like taking it as a challenge factor that, oh, I know he has run through all these girls, but I'm probably going to be the girl that he will finally settle with. I want to be the one to change him, even though there's that delusion at the back of some of these girls' mind about them.
He's a
The more
delusion
these
in the
guys
back.
spend time going through women, I notice it's as if they keep learning qualities or learning things that they can use to, in the short run, manipulate or get a woman to feel like, yeah, I'm the one.
Manipulate.
Like all the things that they mentioned about, okay, I notice if I carry myself this way, if I'm able to do this, if I speak this way, if I'm the masculine man, women will want me. They are learning these qualities, or they are getting these traits, or intentionally looking for how to get better at this because they have the goal of, I need to meet women, I want to catch women, and this is like fly trap. These things make me attractive to women, so they've gone to practice it. They've practiced it on Bimbo, they've practiced it on Yabo, they've practiced it on Chidima, they've practiced it on Stella, Vivian, and Kemi. All of them, they've been practicing on all of them. So now that they are good at it, the first few times maybe they were not so great, did not get it well, In fact, the first few times they probably told them off, like, ew, or whatever. But they kept going and, they started packaging even more. And then one day they realized, this one and this one that I did, I need to not do it again because it did not work on so and so. So let me try it this way. They keep trying. They keep trying. Then they now finally get to that point where, yeah, I'm a proper bad boy. How I can catch these girls, these unsuspecting, unthinking girls. Because really, like they said, not all girls are necessarily interested in all this. I'm not saying it's all girls, but girls that are interested in feel good time, or they want long term and feel like I want to be the one to change him from who he is. He has his past. He's a bad boy, but I'm going to bring the good out of him. I want to tell you, stop watching too much rom-coms, lies, romantic movies, and stop reading too much of those your books, because now you cause sound.
Lies.
So at the end of the day, I think my conclusion of what I'm just trying to say is that I don't necessarily believe that bad boys are more interesting or better than good boys. It's more like I said, they've taken time to break enough hearts and practice to know what women like and use it. That's one. Number two, a lot of you think that bad boys are more fun because they've shown themselves to you. A good guy can have every single quality that was mentioned, but he's not fun to you because he's not interested in pursuing you. So he's not going to lead you on. So in your head, you're thinking he's boring. He's not.
Oh shit. I knew someone right. I was like, why the fuck is her lips not moving the way with her voice? Ooh, wee. She cute. You just be that African voice, man. It's not that it's just a deep voice or nothing. It's just that African voice, man. All right, let me close this joint out right quick, and then we're gonna see if we can get this shit back rolling again, man. Hold on. All right, now. Yeah, we back at Mint Mobile. God damn Mint Mobile. Nobody wants you here.
Trap. These things make me attractive to women. So they've gone to practice it. They've practiced it on Bimbo, kind of bragging rights or, collection. Some people honestly sleep with women as collection, as in women are merchandise. And sometimes whenever I talk like this, I always just say I don't need to blame some people because it's you, woman. We can't grieve for him. You're waiting to be his change. You're waiting to be the change he needs. I know you. I know you, Victor. Look into my eyes. This is not who you are. That is exactly who he is. Bidia is lying to yourself. That is exactly who Victor is. Victor has shown you his true colors from the very beginning, but you want to see something else. Somebody say, Dilulu. You're delusional. So yeah, Victor is exactly what he is. He's a bad boy. I'm sorry, it's not like I know any Victor that I'm trying to call out. I'm just calling names, Let me use a more popular name. Ayo, you know exactly who you are. And you better believe Ayo when he tells you who he is. Okay, so basically, I think you guys, we need to just come to the point where both parties have a role to play. You're someone who is very easy to manipulate. You might fall victim to a lot of bad boy scoops. But then I feel like I can release a video trying to teach girls who are actually interested in having serious long-term relationships, who are interested in having stable, normal human being, thoughtful relationships, on how to avoid manipulative men. Because these bad boys are just very good at manipulation. That's it. They have learned what to do to get women, not necessarily learning what to do to be a decent guy. But, hey, who am I to talk, right? So if you are a girl who is in it for the fun times as well, maybe you're their target. All of you can find yourself. Leave the rest of us who actually want to have peace of mind and enjoy life alone. Okay, so Uncle Bad Boy, go and find your fun time girl. Go and find your baddie. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie, she her baddie friends. Go and find him. Leave us alone. Then if you are the supposed boring good guy, I strongly believe that qualities that make you a great guy does not necessarily mean, because you're not getting women. It's more of you respect women enough to know that you're not just trying to get them to give yourself street cred among men, which is so stupid to me. Like, women, open your eyes. Can't we see? They're using us to do trophy. How many this week? I don't chop like how many babes now. So make sure you are a woman that carries yourself enough to know that you're not anyone's
how many babes now?
Brag. Like, oh yeah, I don't chop that babe. Clean. They can call other people's name. They should not call your name. Do you understand? So avoid it. Just avoid these guys. They are looking for how to ruin lives. At least if you don't admit it as a guy. You're looking for lives to ruin. Do not let them ruin your life. But so far, this is my thoughts on the whole bad boys. Girls like bad boys. I feel like these guys are just great manipulators. There's nothing special about them. That's all. And the good guy that you don't like.
Because you don't know. You're a girl.
Oh, you didn't know what that was?
That doo-doo, baby.
On purpose, play some clips to let y'all know what this video gonna talk about, but I'm not gonna play the actual full clips. They gonna be talking about some inappropriate things like dirty places on man areas, having stuff like women face next to it. That's what the conversation gonna be. And then I'm gonna get y'all to where they gonna soon start having the debate. First, let me play the clips.
Let's be very clear. If I'm married and my husband somehow, because I'm saying I would assume that I would know my husband before we got married. Absolutely. And I would assume that I would already know if that was something that he wanted. But the type of men that I like, I don't see my man wanting me to lick no ass. Okay, for me,
I beg your pardon.
that's the conversation. You're gonna
But she
hear
said she
Mr.
don't lick
Organic
no
and this
ass?
other guy both say that that's what they want.
For one, I never really asked. Like, women just be, could they be, if a woman
I'm
really,
so shocked
Oh, that's
at
Mr.
that.
Organic.
this is real
How do
shit.
you like your ass eaten?
It's variations to it. You know what I'm saying?
I know you have a secret.
No, it's no secret.
There's something that you like to tell them.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Both of y'all tell us. 'Cause
I want him to tell a signature move.
Please don't tell me you hold your legs up.
you put your hands up.
Yeah, you got a bar.
I'm gonna give you like a couple more clips.
Wait,
I'm
what?
just giving y'all the thing. If you won't watch the
These
full clip,
folks
you know I don't give you the full clip. But I'm just
tripping.
getting y'all there. We rolling along.
Here's the thing. A booty and gooch is two different things. We
Yeah.
still can't compare that. We still, it does. If you have answered it,
suck the hell out
but
of
it's
balls.
not the same
He
thing.
said gooch.
It's not your butthole.
Right on the ball.
Ladies, let men talk. Hold up.
All niggas do not like they ate. It's just period.
We didn't say that.
Okay, so we telling you. No, so we telling you we haven't ate that. We told you we haven't ate
What if
that.
a guy wanted you to? Like,
I'm gonna play one more clip right now. I tell you, this conversation was gross. All right, it was very gross. It hurt my soul a little bit. I just want everybody to know that I was hurt listening to this. I'm like, oh god, the words it's pictures in my head, and I don't want them there. But let's play like the last clip.
To me, that's a red flag because I think
Niggas
that
don't ask
a
that.
straight man
I never asked
don't
that.
want
They
you
just
to be
do it.
by his. Like
well,
I've
I'm straight
never
as can be.
experienced- I
I'm
know,
straight
I
as can be.
understand that.
I'm sure.
But
I can't agree with that, but I hear what you're saying.
All right, that was the last one. Now let's actually get to the conversation. So now y'all got
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
They had a whole podcast with just them talking about eating man butt. Fuck wrong with them?
y'all got some of the context of this conversation. It's gross. Let's get to the actual conversation, then.
It's like a turn off.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We all have different experiences.
Guess what? That all goes back to
What you like.
Do what make it happen.
So get what? Now did I say?
Did I go-
Oh, I think you're something because you don't like that. Like that's the
No.
problem. Why we gotta think somebody something because what they like? That's what you like. That's your business. I don't care what you think.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying-
gonna slit the legs up over your shoulders.
Maybe it's just a
Brother,
And I'm vibing.
Maybe it's
Guess
just a
what?
description.
What you might think, what y'all might think y'all don't like, right? It's so many beautiful women
Of
out there that
course.
love what I like.
Of course.
Right?
And they gon'
Different
vibe. And guess
experiences.
what?
Of course.
And I'm gonna vibe how I
And that's why we
vibe.
all have people
And you
that we
vibe
are
how
with.
you vibe.
Yeah,
That's
I get
But
what,
what
like I
you
said, I get
can't
what
do
people
is-
saying, but they gotta really be like, we gotta be adults and realize if a nigga ain't getting poked, they ain't getting in his he ain't doing that with no man. You can't call a nigga gay for that. Like,
Well, I
let's
ain't
be
saying
real.
gay, but
I know,
I
but I heard what you're
just-
saying, but you still.
That was me. That
Yeah,
was
you
me.
gotta think
That
about
was
that.
like
Okay,
crazy.
for me,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay, let me
Anthony ain't even
apologize.
get offended.
Let me apologize.
Because we.
But
Cause we
for
grown.
me,
And we don't give a damn.
Let's just
I'm so
say this again.
confused
Sit well with
as
me.
to
Y'all
how
have y'all
this
perspectives.
associates with
For me personally, my
You want a
experience in my
criminal-
life,
women
in my 30-some-year life,
infuri-
okay,
infuriated
none of the
after man
men
tells the
I
truth.
mess with, I've never had an experience where men wanted me to eat their ass or where they were eating my ass a lot. I've never had that experience.
A lot.
No, because
That's
I
why
told
she
him
been
it's
celibate for the
happened.
last 3
you
years.
never
They
had
get
no
out
ass.
there.
Man, I'm done with the interview because
No,
motherfuckers
I
be
already
lying.
said that there was somebody
I'm
who
gone.
tried.
I'm finna be gone. The motherfuckers be lying.
I just told him I had a nigga who tried to eat my ass. I'm not
she
saying
said a
nobody
lot.
ever did
Well,
that.
she just was
That's
just
why
Nigga
I
done it.
said that.
She done it.
That's why I
Nigga
said
done it.
And I stopped
And he
him.
stopped him, but he
And I
did.
stopped
He
him.
tasted it, though.
Let's not
It's
go
okay.
personal.
He
It's
know what you
okay.
ate that day.
Not okay. We all.
It's
Cause
okay.
just like, okay.
the fuck.
In the last conversation we was having, right? You was talking about how you don't even like to have sex with a pussy without a condom because of all the different things that are inside that pussy, right? But you talking about us eating an that your literal
Hold on.
shit comes out
Hold on.
of.
What comes
That
out of
your-
pussy? You got nut, you got blood, you got.
So
I
yo,
agree.
why
But
would
the
I put my dick in
But the
something
blood
that
is the
don't use
cleanest
rubber?
thing.
If it's blood, nut,
Go ahead.
yeast, all that on the ground.
Hold
what's
on.
nasty?
Watch this. And you're talking about not wanting to use rubber. So why would I want to put my dick in a 30-something-year-old woman who ain't been wanting to use rubber her entire life?
That's true. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. The argument that Miss Organic is about to have, I think that's like almost is crazy. It's like don't have that argument. The only argument you can have is this. Ayo, my dear, you are technically in the same boat right now. A guy better, ayo, I don't want to do this with you if you are like at the age you are and you tell me you don't like condoms. That sounds wild to hear out loud. But you wanting a lady to do that thing, I guess the real thing is that do the ladies want the guy to do that? Because it can't be, your argument can't be the nasty thing. Your argument got to go down the route that I think this guy might be interested in dudes. That's your only argument. If you go down that this is nasty, no. The other side for you is nasty as well. Both of those are nasty. You just have to accept that if your only argument is that it's nasty, then we understand. This is so gross of a conversation.
Man, this is like difficult.
But guess what? You can count your partners, but you can't count your partners' partners.
Kinda got you there now. Walk off. Okay, walk down the stairs. All the way down. Come back up, brother. Go and take a that day. Go come back.
Very true.
That's very true.
That was true.
I would say that my discernment and the men that I choose to allow come into my body, I think that I can
condoms, right? There's men out there that use condoms.
There's men out there that I believe, first of all.
Wait, hold on. Your discernment. If your thing is what you're saying it is, then why aren't you still with the guy? The only way you're still not with the guy is because the guy was not the thing that you expected, or you wasn't the thing that he expected. So either you are like a liar, or like not this image that you keep presenting to men, so they keep leaving you, or those guys are not the thing you said. So I mean, your discernment does not work.
Any man I'm with, they gonna be in a relationship with me for years. I'm not the type of person that you gonna me and then it's over. Once you get this you locking it down.
So wait, don't you got where your baby daddy at?
My baby daddy is in jail. He's been in jail 15 years.
So your discernment got you.
What he was about to say is true. Your discernment got you a nigga in prison. A nigga who been locked up for 15 years. She said 15, right? She didn't say 1. She didn't say like, oh man, he got caught speeding too many times, so now he got to do some time. She didn't say that. Oh my God, he drove past a school bus while it was stopped. That's what your discernment did? Okay, maybe he's one of the people who didn't do it and they locked him up. Don't worry, my dear. I give you that. I don't think it's true, but I give you that.
The guy that's a criminal?
Daddy is in jail. Pussy, you locking it down.
So wait, don't you got where your baby daddy at?
My baby daddy is in jail. He's been in jail 15 years.
So your discernment got you a guy that's a criminal?
He's been in jail for 15 years. Not telling how long he's been in jail in totality. That means this stint is 15. How much longer is he going to be in there? How many times did he go in before he went? Are you sure that's your baby daddy and not somebody else's baby mama? He could be in there with with the bottom of his shirt tucked into the collar, pulling on people's pockets. Ain't nobody in there for nobody's 15 and ain't touching nothing, but you got a kid on the outside, man. Like that's why I don't do that's why I don't do the jail shit, man. That's why I don't do the jail shit. As soon as they start talking about they do jail stuff, man, they doing criminal activities, man. I start thinking about you like getting your booty hole touched. Or touching booty holes, one or the other. Cause there's little punks in there all the time. Even in regular ass county. I got locked up a few times, man, and every time I went up in there's some little punks in there in county and just the day holding this trying to test the waters as it be. Look, don't come over here with that bullshit.
First of all, that has nothing to do with what type of man he was.
I didn't say that.
I got something else.
I just asked a question.
Most of the realest niggas done been in prison. Unfortunately. Well, no, because look, let me say something. First of all, systematically, we know that if we go back to slavery times when we were free. No, but when we go back, but you got men in jail that haven't even committed crime.
No, don't you try to use that argument, because don't do what you're saying right now, my dear.
She about to try to
say is that majority, or even you're saying the average guy that's going to prison, are you saying that he's there for no reason? Is that what you're saying? I can say that the amount of guys that ain't supposed to be there, or at least be serving the time that they're giving them in prison, that right there is way more than it should be. It's way more than it should be. But I'm not finna say that out of 10 guys in prison, you're saying more than 5 of them are not supposed to be there, or more than 5 of them are not like criminals.
The only way I can equate that is if there's an absorbent amount of people in there with minor non-scheduled drug offenses. Like they get hit with a distribution charge for some marijuana under a pound or something. Like, you know, marijuana offenses, I just feel like, because I'm a smoker, but marijuana offenses I just feel like are just like the stupidest shit ever. I got locked up 3 different times for marijuana for under a gram. Under a gram. So yeah, people that are in those situations, I would say 100%, 1000% honestly, are there for no reason. It's taxpayers' money just getting thrown around. But anything other than that, I mean, they out there selling coke or H or you know, pills or something like that, or they beating up on people and shooting folks and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you deserve to be right where you at. Drunk drivers and all that shit like that. PDF files. You know what I'm saying? All that other stuff. Lock them up. Lock them up. But like, how many folks was really up in there for trying to be a fake kingpin with some marijuana? Not that many. I mean, let's just keep it funky. Folks ain't locked up like that no more for no damn weed. They have been, yes, but they still doing it now? No. In most weed offenses, man, I ain't gonna lie. By the time you serve your time, the crime is expunged from your record. You can go on and do whatever you want to do after that. You can act like you ain't never been locked up. Dead ass. So what she talking about is
that is a wild stance to make. It's a wild stance.
Yeah, but we have innocent people that is in prison. You know what I'm saying?
But
no, we can't say that.
Let me say this.
You don't know if they're not or
We
not.
can't say that. Now, come on now, black man. Come on now, black man. Come on now, black man.
Let me respond to you. Let me respond to you. I've said over and over again.
We know black man been, hold on. We know black man went to jail and stuff that was in it. We ain't talking about, we're talking about the guys you guys are messing with.
Okay,
they committed crimes, they're in jail. That's what we're talking about. Go ahead.
They committed crimes, they're in jail.
I come from a different era of real gangsters, real shit, okay?
That's cool. That's cute. See, that's the like what type of man you going for?
I don't care.
Okay, my bad, let it go.
I own who I am, okay? I didn't become who I am right now until I got my son, okay? My son was 9 months old when my son's father, my son's father was an OG, and
so you from older.
I will say, I can own my life. I had a dark past. I've come from many different lifetimes. I'm not like you. I didn't never drink, not smoke, none of that shit. I never claimed that.
What? Shawty just saying shit. She just saying shit.
Wait a minute. If you said you came from a dark past, then why are you saying he's a good man? Because if he was a good man, then you can't. Why are you saying you came from a dark past?
Exactly.
Was it a dark past if he was an actually good man? Was he actually one of these guys that ain't supposed to be there? Or is he actually was supposed to be there?
My name is Secret, and I have come from lots of fucking secrets.
And that's why you ain't gonna tell us. You like, hey,
I'm too honest. I'm too honest.
You got secrets.
I own my shit. I own my shit.
I got a question. I got something for your ass.
Let me answer it real quick.
Okay,
the white girl being a moderator too. This is crazy.
Where I was around gangsters and might have picked niggas that wasn't in the frequency of who I want to be now. But that man was still a great man, a great man. Took great care of me. Never did me wrong. Never cheated on me. Never nothing. He provided. He was a great man.
But he's in
Sure
prison
about
for
that?
15 years.
Hey, he's in prison because
He
the
might be a
system
good-
that we're in is
He
set
made a kid
up.
and went to prison for 15 years?
Wait, so let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. I'm being honest. We sit on the platform with a man who's in prison.
Right.
So
I
if
done
you're
been to
saying
prison
that,
twice.
what do you think of
And locked
him?
up 5 times.
He's
know?
a criminal.
Yeah, we understand that, but does that mean that
That's
he
not a
shouldn't
good
be
person to be having kids with.
No, well, we're not
so you
talking about
feel like
having. We're not
finesse?
talking about kids. She made.
That's
He
not
has a daughter.
He's not
you know?
doing 15 years right now.
We don't know how much time he's getting.
He's an innocent man. That man was set up by some bullshit. That's all.
Okay,
I
but
know.
we don't know his
He's innocent.
circumstance.
We
of her
do
man.
know it.
No, you
No,
don't.
you
'cause
didn't.
so
You just
know,
automatically
but-
said,
so
see?
just so you
So we're just gonna play
contradictory.
fantasy land like he didn't commit no.
No,
You
no,
just
it's
say
a
he was an OG
contradictory.
gangster.
He said, "We do know his circumstance. He locked up." Like that. I mean, I don't. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, seriously. I mean, I've been around the system enough to where you ain't finna get 15 years for no play. You ain't finna get 15 years for no play. So what do you get 15 years for? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
what do you get 15 years for?
OG gangster making kids with him.
Let's talk
You go
about the
dead or in
system.
jail. That what comes with that.
You right. You
Let's
right.
be
I
serious.
can own
That's
that.
Yeah, thank you. I'm saying, what's happening right now? Are they like? Is everyone just playing? Like she didn't just say he was like I messed with gangsters. Like did she not say that? When
Right.
she using gangsters, I need her to define. I need you to define what gangsters is. Are you saying that you was messing with a guy who wore a suit to actually help the community and sometimes put his hands on people who was making a ruckus of the community or whatever? I need you to define this thing now.
Right.
Because if he was doing illegal activities and he was also doing anything
Thank you.
to harm
Thank you.
the community, what are we talking about? Now I understand there's somewhat a place in a society where that you need criminals. I don't know why, but that's just what it is. You need criminals in a society because y'all know it's like the ecosystem. So I'm just let y'all know this is the ecosystem. Like that's natural. I say if you have people who are not criminals, you need people who are criminals. It's just the ecosystem. You take one piece out, you f something up. That's how that goes. But the thing she's saying is, hey, stop telling me that he's this thing, but then tell me he's this thing unless you're gonna tell me what's the definition of gangster.
Of
Being.
this
What's the
thing,
definition
exactly.
you're using?
And I wouldn't pick that now
listen,
today.
though.
I agree.
Okay, I get that, but let's be realistic.
But that was
here.
her 15 years
That
ago.
was me.
That was a mistake.
And?
You got to live
And
with.
she's
That the kid gotta
acknowledging
live
that.
with.
But
That
she's
society
acknowledging
has to
that.
live with.
But she's
That's not
acknowledging
cute.
that.
I
You
agree.
think being
Well, but
gangster and all
we're
that
not
is
saying
cute?
that. No one's saying
If
that.
you a real
Nobody's
gangster,
saying that.
you know how to do without getting caught.
But there's things
If you
about
a smart
repentment,
and real OG,
and there's things about starting over,
But this
and there's something
system
about we
is
don't
set
want
up.
to change. We're in a platform, and there are
Yes.
people that have experienced things. There are people that have had situations happen. We are not writing people off, especially black men.
Period.
And if we're gonna say we love a black man, then we have to say we love black men, and we want to change the narrative for them. So no, we're not just writing you off because you
Just
committed a
because
crime
you're a
before.
fan.
You
Writing
said
them
you've been
off.
to prison.
Go
so you
ahead.
as a black man have been to prison. You know that there's reform.
And you know you wasn't a
at
good
your
nigga
life
when you
now,
doing that, right, Chaotic?
Look at your life
Be
now,
real, K. You know
Chaotic.
you wasn't a good nigga when you was doing
get
that.
what? So get what, right? I'm gonna be totally real about the situation, right? It's 2 ways it go. Every time I done been in prison is because I was out there f***ing up.
Straight up.
I used to.
we're not
Hold
that.
on. Let me speak my
Yeah.
mind. I done did some fucked up shit to people who I supposed to be locked up.
Yeah.
And I know some niggas in the world that's doing some fucked up shit that supposed to be locked up
Fact.
because we doing some evil shit. Like
Come on,
certain
champ.
shit is evil.
Yeah.
But then
But
you
he
got
wasn't
hold on, baby. Hold on. Let me
Right.
just finish. Let me
Yeah.
finish.
What's happening?
But
What's
then, like I say, on the flip side, you do got some innocent niggas behind the walls.
That's
Some
true.
niggas that is products of the environment. Some
Absolutely.
niggas was set up.
Facts.
Some up shit.
Absolutely.
It go both ways. Feel me? Now, we don't know your people's
For sure.
situation, so we gonna leave that alone.
That's right.
But you're not wrong, and he's
None
not
of us.
wrong. It go both ways.
Absolutely.
Now I'm off that. I want to get back to the topic of eating butt again.
Get back to it.
I gotta bring that back.
Why?
That was one thing that she said
Why?
that I wanted to go at, but
Why
I
do
couldn't
you-
because it was a lot going on.
Handle that.
What I say?
You said, and just like you said, in all the years of my life, ain't no man that I ever
What?
dealt with asked me to eat his ass.
Yeah.
Yes.
Me and him both told y'all we don't ask.
We don't ask him.
So you don't even know if the nigga wanted his ass ate or
Cause
not.
you ain't go low
Cause
enough.
niggas that get their ass ate, really nigga ain't walking up in a baby eat my ass.
Never.
It's girls that eat
They
it.
just do it.
They gonna
And
go
guess
down
what?
there.
That's a
and
good
they
thing.
gonna do it.
But this the
so
thing.
you don't even
That-
know if you gonna have
No, but guess what?
Should we text him?
But this is the thing.
Still like booty head.
That's well, if that's what he's saying, he's right. Then he is right. Now I'm letting y'all know right now. I don't. Do not touch me down
You know
there.
what I'm saying?
You can get 2 black eyes if that happened.
That's my
you
no-no
gonna get a
square.
busted lip. I got the reflexes of a cat. That's why my friends call me Whiskers. But I'm just saying.
That's why my friends call me
They
Whiskers.
don't ask. But this is what they enjoy. I can understand.
But wait, this is the thing.
Don't do that.
No, but this is the thing.
You gotta test them.
No, but this is the thing. That is okay.
Yeah.
Because there's some things in life that we'll never know because we'll never explore.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
That's okay with
And
me.
that's why I didn't go to the point of saying that a man get his ass at 8, he's gay. I'm not going to say that.
That's all.
And I love the fact that you respected the fact
Well, you said it was a red flag, so I'm not going to do a red flag to what? So
that I said that I'm not just not into that.
Yeah, and that's
You know?
that's how it's supposed to be.
it.
Everybody got certain
And we
things they
gotta
don't like,
respect
don't know.
each other.
Yeah, you gotta have respect.
So yeah, Ellen, you ain't have to say that.
Even though I know it's weird when
It's
it's
mine.
Because they saying they straight, and I believe that
She can have her opinion.
It's
though.
my opinion. Like,
But we
and I'm not
seen it.
saying that
We
you
seen it,
gay
right? Yeah.
specifically,
You're
but
trying to
I'm
say
just
the
saying that the act
Right.
for me, it gives me a red flag of
Yeah,
he
me
might
too.
go, he might,
Me too.
if the opportunity happened and that nigga in jail some years or something happened, that nigga might go both ways
guess
because
what?
if
That's
it's
why two things can be true.
But let me show you
That's why
something.
two things can be true.
Hold on.
the other girl, not the one in the green, the other girl, she's just saying whatever right now. You just said it's just not for you. And now you just went back on the other side of saying that no, it's a red flag, which means that you believe that if this thing is happening, you can't play both sides. What's this thing with people thinking they can play both sides of the fence? You can't play both sides. All you can do is be indifferent. Being indifferent and playing both sides are not the same thing. You can acknowledge that there's truth to both things, but you just saying like what you're saying, it sounds wild.
Let me show you something about what you just said. I done been in prison.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Niggas that usually be getting the 15 years.
Yeah.
You think he went in as a so-called gangster, and he the one who come home.
But most of them niggas was gay. But most of those men was already gay. And the jail just brought they was already gay. Because niggas do time and they never with a man. Like, you know what I mean?
No. Baby girl. You can't say what you know, cause some of the realest niggas, what y'all call real, y'all don't even know what a real nigga is.
Facts.
That's the problem.
Wait,
what is it? Tell me.
A lot of y'all don't even know what a real nigga is.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Cause you said, cause real niggas, they not gonna go for that. They gonna fight. You don't know what a real nigga.
No, what she's saying is, I know what you're saying.
You can't speak for a nigga.
I know exactly what you're saying.
You can't, cause really you speaking from ignorance, cause you can't speak for a nigga that you never been in his shoes. You never been in prison. You don't know
never
what
been
go
in
on
prisons
behind
with
the
him
walls.
on the other side of the wall.
So you
Real
can't
talk.
say what a real nigga gonna do, cause some of the realest niggas get on stands.
Those are not real niggas. Those are not real niggas.
Hold on.
Yeah, his point is correct. I don't see why y'all argue this thing. You don't know it. He's
You
right.
don't know what he's doing on the other side of the wall.
You
Real talk.
don't know what they are. You don't know what you are still going by what you believe a real nigga is. That's what you're saying. If you were saying this person was a real nigga the whole time, and then he did something, you say, "Oh, he's not one." Was he one the whole time? Was he one the whole time? Because if he was at one point, and then you say, "Oh, now he not." No, nigga, he wasn't one the whole time. You got tricked. It was a trick. It was an illusion. So he's saying you speaking for ignorance because you don't actually know what this thing is. Be honest with you, most people don't know what it is unless you can read niggas' minds or you found some type of absolute marker system where you see somebody like their nose don't match their eyes. So then you like this, he's a liar, and then you find out that scientifically it's correct. That's the only way you'll know. Other than that, you don't know what this thing is. You're just saying words. So
Who y'all
not
think?
y'all.
Who y'all
Not
think
y'all.
is real
Not
niggas?
y'all.
You feel me?
Maybe you thought they was real niggas too.
No, I don't. Let me tell you.
So why is it us?
You know, because
ain't no nigga I know.
Hold on.
Why
I'm
is
gonna
us?
tell you why. Why is y'all? Because y'all are the ones here basing real off
Taking up on it.
gangster.
Yeah, that was wrong.
I never said that.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I never
I
said
think there's real OG niggas that ain't going
You
for
said
that.
gangster too. You said gangster.
Wait.
Break it down. The acronym.
A real
It's
what?
gangster.
OG.
Because there's OGs as in, I'm talking
What is
about
OG?
before.
What is
I'm talking
OG?
Before this,
Baby,
I'm talking
what is
about
the
this new
original
Atlanta
what?
Answer the
shit.
I want us to really talk because we need to get
This
OG
new Atlanta
gangster.
shit, man. Come on now.
OG is not old gangster.
It's original.
gangster.
Original
baby.
gangster, sorry.
So
yes.
you don't even know what OG is.
No, y'all got me. Y'all just got me right now. I know what I'm saying.
saying.
But it's okay. What I'm saying is, when I say, no, pause. Let me just
let her go. What's she saying?
Pause. I just want to say that the OG niggas that I'm talking about is not these new Atlanta niggas. So when I say OG niggas,
don't put it at new Atlanta niggas.
I am. The new generation. Sorry, the new generation. Yeah, I'm saying when I say OG, I'm speaking about the people that come from the era before this era right now.
So
that's what I mean.
So you want to consider like the criminals OGs or real niggas?
No, I mean anybody from the era
let me show you something about that.
Let
me show you something like that
right now.
OG.
Because a lot of things are allowed now.
Yeah, everybody's loud.
Freeway Ricky. If we gonna talk about OGs, like original gangsters, who was getting money gangsters.
Yeah, those are gangsters.
Hold on, I know. OGs. That's what OG is original.
Okay, but that's not what I'm referencing. That's what I'm clarifying right now. I'm clarifying people. I'm clarifying the people that come from the era. Like I come from the era, right? BMF, Jeezy, the music, right? The type of music that was. But Jeezy's not a gangster.
He's right. He's right about that. So what are you saying right now? You act like there was a snitches during that time. People snitched during that time. People snitched during this time. People do what he's right.
What? This has nothing to do with the topic, with the subject matter that I was originally trying to have this entire video about. They talking about eating bud and fake gangsters and shit.
All them told, right? But don't you know all them told? That's gangster. All your original gangsters.
I'm talking about the music. You're not getting my point.
Wait, Helen, let me help you.
I'm talking about
the music. Let me tell you. Let me just say this. Let me tell you what Helen is trying to say, right? She's saying that the men that comes from her walk, you said real niggas, we think real niggas and they told, that's not a real nigga, it was a fake representation. What she's saying is a man that from a certain demographic and a certain walk is not going to want their ass ate. And that is okay, because I understand that. Because I come
do you know me? You know where I'm from for real? What I've done in my life?
No, and I know, and I don't know what.
So you think
what I would say is, I'm gonna be honest, I would say that you haven't done much crime because you just judge.
Okay, I would never admit to no crimes I ever done. But
because the way you just went in on anybody that committed crime, I would think you're not a gangster. I would think you never did nothing negative.
People who know me, they know me for a lot of things. Some people see me in fear of me for the things I've done in my past. You know what I'm saying? Like I've done a miraculous life that come from all different shapes and sizes, and people would tell you that if you bring my name up in certain circles, right? So I've done all that shit that these guys have never got caught. You know what I mean? Because I'm one of them ones. I'm really smart, intellectual, how I move. So just because you gangster, you get caught, go to jail, don't mean nothing.
No,
just because you ain't tell.
We're not saying
okay, I understand that. Just because you didn't tell, that don't mean nothing. Like what we really basing this off of? That shit is not cute.
Can I
did all that shit. I don't brag about that.
Now I'm really more confused.
Can I just respond real quick? What I'm saying is,
right, but I ain't in jail.
Okay,
but you done things.
I ain't in prison.
But just for clarity.
No, okay, let's get one thing straight. What Mr. Organic, I believe is saying. What I believe he's saying, let me get this out the way. What I believe he is saying is that he keeps saying he's not bragging about it. He was saying that those guys in there, don't be saying these guys are good guys who are committing crimes. And then she was saying that, well, you don't know that everybody that's in prison, you don't know if they're supposed to be there. He's like that. First off, when I was doing things, I was not a good person. I was not a good person. So the people who was in there, they did something. They're not a good person. Are they a good person now? I don't know. But I know when they were doing whatever they're doing, they were not a good person, which is why it's weird. Good and bad is a subjective thing. I don't know why everybody keep saying what is good or bad. All you can say is, well, this nigga doing like his job or whatever. That's really what we need to talk about. But I think that's what Miss Organic is trying to say. And I'll be honest with you, the way you two ladies are defending people who break who do crime, or at least, well, no, the one on the left, the darker skinned one, she's trying to paint that like the average person that goes to prison didn't do it. That's what she's trying to say. But the other one, she's not doing that. So y'all two are actually on the same side right now. But y'all defending, it's like goddamn fucking Matumbo defense right now. And y'all just threw dudes who like they booed and messed with. You just threw them under the bus. So that was wild how you defend defending, just saying.
What you guys are saying, real quick. I'm talking about the music, the era, everything that's accepted in this day and age is different from what I saw when I was
so
a young girl.
So you think it's more gangster then and now?
No, yes, then yeah.
All these little niggas is killing everything.
No,
that don't make them gangster.
Yeah, that's it. That was my point.
Please, hey guys.
She has to tell you what gangster means.
Guys, we gotta wrap it up, please. So I've asked 4 times.
Switches.
Hey,
I don't want no parts of that.
Please. I don't know how we got from.
So we're going over. We need to like stay focused.
Yeah.
Like,
Please. Yeah.
On the OG thing. Please like lead us back into ourselves.
Yeah. I don't know how we got off the topic to OGs and everything. I wanted this to be a very wholesome and good conversation. So can we please?
Wholesome? You want this to be wholesome? Like
I was talking about eating booty.
I don't know what wholesome mean. Maybe I don't know. Give me I need to find out right now. A wholesome conversation is one that is positive, kind, uplifting, and promotes good mental / moral well-being, avoiding negativity like gossip, and there's a word with a C in it that I don't goddamn know. You thought them talking about that booty conversation was a wholesome conversation? That's amazing. Big screen. Okay, like I said before, the one in the green dress, she would never define what a gangster was. She just kept on saying the OGs was real. What is an OG? Old gangster. It's original gangster. It's original. Fact that you don't know what those 2 letters actually mean kind of made me have a red flag for you, my dear. Like you don't know what you're saying. And then the other one, maybe I'm wrong, but I think it's wild for you to try to make me believe that the average guy who's in prison is innocent. That's what you was painting. You try to paint that to me. If you wasn't painting that to me, I apologize, but you should do better with communicating, because that's what you was.
That's exactly what I was
That's
hearing.
What women say, right? Giving. I'm gonna let y'all know, I do not agree with the guy. What was his name? Chaotic. Yeah, I think him and Mr. Organic. I do not agree with them about the lifting of the legs. No, I do not agree with that. But what I do understand is the fact that AOE, that's wild for you to judge guys who's into that. They into that. You judge them. But then tell us that the guy that you was with, that you had a kid with, is serving 15 years, and then say that, oh, he could possibly be a guy that good is subjective. So I keep getting lost in my head right now, because I'm like, what made him a good guy? Did he have to stay doing what he was doing, or he could have stopped and took care of his kids? Because you do know, like, once you have a kid, if you choose the other thing over your kids based off of your job, you're not a good person. Unless you was broken and hungry, and the child was broken and hungry, and he was like, I gotta make some type of money because I don't want them starving. Then he would be put more back on the good category because he was doing his job, but he ended up getting caught. See, it's nuanced, but it still don't change the fact that the nigga did do the crime. So to the other one, he did do the crime. It's just that I would not declare him as a bad. I wouldn't declare him as a bad person. I would declare him as a person who was literally stuck in a position to make sure that he had to do something, or bad thing was gonna happen to his family. But I don't think that's what she was talking about. It didn't sound like that. It sounded like she was talking, because she said BMF and all of them. Say, you're talking about people who were selling narcotics. You're talking about people who was doing not good things to their own people. Because in actual reality, if you're talking about that, which what I said before, crime, it's a place in that. Okay, there's a place in that, in an ecosystem for a society. If us as black people, myself, I won't just use me because it's my opinion, I would never talk down upon criminals, especially people who if you sold like illegal substances. If you did not do that to your own group, I really ain't got nothing to say, because each other group does that. Mafia did that. The mafia did that. When they started going into selling stuff, you was not supposed to sell to Italians. You was not supposed to sell to your own. You sold to other groups. That's how you made your money. That's why what they're talking about, like, if we gonna have this crime conversation, let's have the crime conversation. But my dear, it does look weird that y'all defending crime when black people was doing stuff to their own. So it does look weird for you to do that, and to shame the Buddha warriors. That's what I call them. If you're offended, damn, man, I give everybody a name over here. Y'all the Buddha warrior right now. Just saying, man. This conversation, and that Miss White lady thought this was a wholesome conversation. 4 black people, a random white lady. What was she there for? Oh, that dude, man.
Right. What was she there for? She's the moderator? But again, you said there, I guess it does go back into what I was talking about, because if you noticed, they was defending two beautiful black women. They were defending criminal activity in lieu of people that were free with no criminal activity that just want to get their booty ate. No, I mean, I ain't down for the booty ate part, but you telling me that they worse off than the people that's actually locked up doing time? Like, what? You gotta be shitting me.
But
all right, we got Anton.
Can I respond to that?
You can say what you want to say.
Like,
it's a free panel. It's an open panel.
Is it possible for a man to be kind, sweet, and gentle, but he's a
that's what I was gonna say.
A pussy, like he's a coward. Like, think about it like this: a man that's afraid of a gun, don't no woman want to be with that, or a man that's afraid to fight or get his ass whooped. It's like there are other things that women look at or that can say, like, you probably won't be a good protector, maybe a good provider, but no. I'm just giving perspective here. When people say, I don't
even know what you're saying, Dalen, to be honest.
I'm saying, like, you can be a complete gentleman, but I'm giving you like a physical example of why a woman can say, man, I don't think I like him no more. Like, if she see you get your ass beat.
No. But Galen, if I'm out with my wife, if we are out back and the guy's starting with me, my wife is gonna say, don't say, maybe she think I can't fight. Yeah.
And then you
please, let's get in the car.
I don't even. That's not even. It's not even a thing. Like, listen, 99% of the population don't even get into those type of confrontations. To be honest. Yeah. Like, this ain't even really a thing. Y'all, you creating a scenario that's not like, it's not a real thing. Common, like, most people past a certain age don't just get into fights and just be fighting in public like that.
Yeah. Don't just want a dude that's gonna fight over and die for her.
Don't focus so much on the specific of what I said, because I'm trying to give you like a understanding.
Give me a realistic example.
I just did. Like,
she said that a guy should die for her.
Why is it not? I would have to say up a person that I know, and this happened like 2 years ago. I can't give you that. I'm just telling you from experience and from listening, life personally. You think you like someone, even though they're kind, they treat you with respect. But if they show tendencies that they are a weakling, that they are a coward, that
all right. So let's use that example. You think that I'm gonna fight for you?
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna fight for you either. If your man wouldn't fight for you, what makes you think I'm gonna fight for you?
You're fighting for me. Would you fight for yourself? If somebody's punking you,
that's survival. I'm not fighting for you.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
what if somebody disrespecting you?
Well, why is somebody trying to fight you? What are you doing with somebody trying to fight you?
Y'all putting these crazy standards. About if you show submission to another man or show submission instead of like an approach of leadership or authority in your life, that can be a turnoff.
So it has to be aggressive, is what you're saying.
I don't know what the fuck you
doing. There's no aggressive or be a coward. It's be assertive when necessary.
I don't want to be with no woman that's going to tell me, even though a dude is punking me or whatever, why didn't you fight him? If I get in the car and get away and get in the car, and she said, why you ain't saying nothing to him? I'll drop that bitch off and kick her right in the ass on her way out the car. Because if I got a car accident and my legs get cut off, I know she ain't gonna be with me. If she ain't gonna be with me if I don't fight.
If you pass the age of like 20 and you still evaluating a nigga based off of whether or not you think he gonna fight, is crazy.
No, that's not what I said. Would you want to fight? That's not what I'm saying.
That's literally what you said.
I don't. That's why I told you to use a better example, because this don't make sense to me.
Okay, well, fine then. Like a man that says he doesn't like guns, like, and he's afraid of them. That I mean, somebody might say well, have a legitimate reason.
That's why they like the gun. I know people that ain't never touched a gun in their life.
I'm scared. Okay, so let's use this example. Let's use this example.
Who is this random white girl up here shaking her head?
I absolutely hate
like she listening to music.
too.
Do I have one? I have several because I don't have no choice. I feel like it's necessary for me to carry them. But I absolutely hate them because of the environment that I grew up in. And I don't want to ever have to be in a situation where I have to use one.
That's true, but that doesn't speak to what I'm saying. You still know that at the end of the day, I would hate to have to discharge my firearm as well, but we still know as gun owners, you still need to have protection.
But I'm speaking to your example.
Okay.
I hate guns.
How is it? Well, I don't think that you can say you can hate guns. I think that you hate what guns can do and how you
tell me what I think. I just told you what I thought.
Okay, well, I'm telling you what I think.
If we say something wrong, she'll sell it. She'll sell it.
Use my example. I told you what I feel about it. Now what?
I accept how you feel about it. And I also
do you look at me as weaker as a man?
No, because you still have them. I have the knowledge that you have them, that you still know.
But I'm scared. I don't like guns and I don't have them. Am I a punk? I don't have a gun.
I'm sorry, Shampoo. I didn't hear you.
I don't like guns and I don't own a gun because I'm scared to own a gun. What does that make me? A weakling punk ass?
Well, you wouldn't be the strongest in the room, in my opinion.
Wow.
I don't agree with that. I
know. Damn.
It took us long enough to disagree.
I know. Listen, I know some dudes.
That's crazy.
That sample, back in the day, they were some of the toughest dudes that you could ever see in your life. And they don't live like that. They don't rock like that. They don't own a pistol anymore. And so much. I know a guy that don't own a pistol. And you can't convince him to buy one because he, in his mind, he turned his life over to God. But where he come from and the spaces that he come from, nigga absolutely used to knuckle up all day. He was one of them type of dudes that was looking for it. You know what I'm saying? Coming up. So from his perspective, I don't judge him as far as, how far he's gone into spirituality, because the fact that he turned his life into what he turned his life into, I'm cool with that. But you would look at him.
What's going on, Uger? How you doing, man?
Who he was, because everybody don't want you to know what their past was like.
Yeah, man, I went on vacation, man. I went on a long, extended vacation, man.
But from his perspective,
I was going to take my computer with me, but I wasn't able to do it.
Him not engaging you is really saving you, not him.
How you been, though, man? You good?
Yeah, from his perspective, he don't fear you.
Bust your head open, darling.
He fear what he could do to you, and he's completely, you know what I'm saying? That's why he on some other shit.
Okay.
But based off of what you explaining, you said.
Uh-oh. Nope. Mute that. How goes things over there, though, Uger? You been good, man? Happy New Year and all that good stuff, man.
Like me, that you would look at him as weak because he don't own one, so he not the strongest in the room.
Can I respond now?
Yeah.
She wasn't even listening. She wasn't wanting to respond.
Looking at this man as a potential or an already romantic partner, this information would either be introduced to you or you will already know this. If you know that this man does not have an affinity or a liking to guns because of a specific reason or a traumatic reason, something that he came from, like an illegal, past life or whatever.
Dog, I missed y'all too, man. I was going to be gone for a little longer, but I couldn't stay away no more, man.
I'm afraid of guns. And
so we back, man, full-fledged back.
I've seen a woman not talk to a dude because he don't.
Yo, Don, she's.
I mean, it's just.
Yeah. I was gone, man. I went on a cruise. I went to a couple different states, man. just kind of relaxed for first time. I didn't have any off days this entire like all 2025. I didn't have any kind of vacation at all. So the end of the year, I just did a long ass vacation from Thanksgiving all the way to like a week before New Year's. And then when I came back, man, I had so much running around and do and all this catch up and playing catch up I had to do. So I was really gonna come back next week, but I just said F it and then started back up on Monday. And we've been 3 days strong so far, man. Trying to get this new system together so we can get more viewers in here, man. So I gotta do a couple more things, get this AI clipper going. I already done purchased it. I just ain't figured out how to use it yet. So yeah, we gonna start trying to get this thing bigger and better, man, every day. But yeah, I missed y'all too, man. I missed you too, dog. I appreciate you coming back, man. I know I was gone for a while, man, so a lot of the regulars is not even gonna show back up for a minute, but I appreciate you, man.
Like if a man
Madonna, can I just ask you a question? I was brought up in a 2-parent home in the suburbs.
Yes.
No guns, no need for no guns.
Okay.
Okay, I know. That makes people mad when I say that. I'm sorry. But, all right, just listen. All right, so I don't like guns and I don't own a gun. That doesn't make me soft.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all are asking me questions and I'm giving you the.
All right, in my eyes, in your eyes, I'm soft. I got you.
Well, you asked me, so I wouldn't say that.
I appreciate your honesty.
Okay, so what if they had a house full of guns?
This is what I'm trying to, because I just don't see this as realistic. Because I have never in my life, of all of the things that I heard on the internet, in real life,
wild.
I've never heard a woman not talk to a dude because he ain't
got no
I
gun.
didn't say that you would not talk to them. That's not.
She would turn
well.
Oh,
If
man,
you didn't believe in the
appreciate that,
Second
man.
Amendment,
Appreciate that, dog.
I wouldn't talk to him.
Well, you see,
that's a
political.
Yeah,
No.
I mean that's the way in which you live your life, right?
That's
Your
the same
beliefs.
road we're coming from. The same road we're coming from.
Can we flip it?
I think Rebecca.
I agree with Dalen. And when you said the guy in the room without the gun, I think you meant the equalizer would be the gun would make him automatically more fearful than the guy who did it. Yeah, not saying that she's pointing him out and saying
you're worthless or anything like that, but in regards to you would look for this person for protection because of what they're holding, not that you are.
You're running to the dude with the gun. You're not running to the dude with
I
no
know
gun.
niggas that carry.
I know niggas with guns that don't shoot him.
I've literally seen a dude pull his gun out and get fist to face, knocked out, and his gun stolen from him. I'm talking about regular average Joe Blow put paws on this man, knocked him smooth out, took his gun from him, and went on about his business like he ain't even do nothing. Yapping at the club. They was going back and forth and whatnot like that, man. Da 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 da. And it was just like, and he was like, and got his shit took. So, I mean, I'm just saying, just because you got a gun, don't mean that you're the toughest or the biggest or the equalizer or nothing like that. I done seen it happen. Dude got his shit shook up. I'm talking about I ain't gonna say, I don't know if he really had brain damage or not, but it was, he fell on the ground and was doing one of these right here. Like, he was out. Started heavy breathing and snoring and shit. Dude took his gun, walked off, probably got in the car and left and went home and was telling people about the story. Just because you got a gun don't mean that you the toughest person around in comparison to folks that don't got one. I mean, shit. I take Mike Tyson as a best friend before I take my pistol to the club. And I leave with my pistol everywhere. Even if I'm going to the gas station across the street, I take my pistol with me. But if I had Mike Tyson as a friend, I'll take him everywhere with me instead. Because I guarantee you one punch from him is going to fuck up more stuff than that damn gun could. The gun is just an intimidation factor. Because I mean, I'm not finna just shoot everybody that bothers me. That's a charge. Now, if I put hands to paw, I mean, it could be a charge too, but then you're more than likely not gonna have to deal with the cops if I just beat the shit out your ass. That's just how I go. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
But then
and that's can we flip that? It's plenty of dudes that got pistols.
I ride around with a little mini Mike Tyson all day.
Scary, to be honest.
That's my thing.
Let them knock motherfuckers out left and right.
I guess is that
Down here in Florida.
because you got a pistol, don't mean that you courageous. Like it don't mean that you him.
I think they're more scary out. Like I think a lot of guys with guns are more scary than anything because they're out shooting at anything. Like they don't even, you know what I mean? Like they don't even have no type of yeah.
You don't have that mindset that when you're talking to someone, especially a prospective like partner, like the way that they talk, the way that they carry it, what kind of pistol or gun that they may have, and determine if they're responsible.
Oh man,
my wife ain't never seen my gun.
Wow, crazy thing.
Jalen.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, 90% of the time, whenever I do ride with my pistol, which I do, like I said, all the time, and I have a chick in the car with me or something like that, they don't even know nothing about it until it's like we leaving out of the car, and I'm putting it in my waistband. They're like, "Oh shit, I didn't even know that was there. Oh god, you gotta let me know. You gotta let me know that kind of stuff." No, I don't. You're safe. What are you talking about? Now, if it come down to me having to use this motherfucker, I mean, you better be glad I got it. Like, the fuck? No.
Do you live in open carry, Dalen?
I live in Texas. So the talking about guns isn't really that taboo.
For us, it's exactly.
So it's
Some
like
of the weakest.
you're not the only people that guns are like these YNs. You shouldn't even be associated with people that carry firearms that probably have bodies on them and no serial numbers. I'm speaking to people that are registered gun owners who keep their paperwork on them if it's necessary, that absolutely know how to disassemble and reassemble a firearm, who knows how to properly clean them. Like it's stuff like that from the political standpoint. If you are for taking away people's right to defend themselves, problem. If you're like one of those guys where you're afraid to even hold a gun or pop it, I can't trust you to do nothing for me. The least you can do is pop a few cans.
Where are you going that you need to do that? Like, who are you dating to where you like, hey, you need to be ready to.
Nah, this pain dude down at the bottom left, he's completely, I mean, though he says he has a gun, that's completely ignorant way to think about that, man. I mean, if you're not proficient with your firearm, then you have no reason to have a firearm. Honestly. Now, me personally, I've had mine for 6 years. Before then, I was proficient with multiple different types of firearms through the Boy Scouts of America. I had 4 different patches for firearm proficiency: shotguns, rifles, and pistols, as well as bows and crossbows. That's what I was into when I was young. Now that I have my own pistol, every 2 to 3 months, I make sure I take my ass up to the damn range, clean my gun out, get new bullets, fire off a 2 full magazines or clips or whatever you want to call them. Make sure that I feel good about what I got going on, because this is my firearm. That's what I have until I get a new one. And I'd be damned if somebody gonna run up on me and I'm not used to shooting this or not used to handling it and cheddar bob myself and shoot myself in the leg or shoot some unsuspecting person or I don't know, pull it out of the holster and the clip falls out and then now I'll just get my ass whooped and my gun stole. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like it's so many different reasons as to why you probably need to be proficient with your firearm outside of just owning one. So the Payne dude, he can shut the fuck up. Whatever his opinion is about guns, he owns one and he's not proficient with his gun. Whether or not you're going to be in a situation or not to where you need to be that proficient with it is regardless. You have it, be proficient.
bust this bitch every time we go out.
I can tell you, Pain, because shooting a gun is not just so you can be prepared to take a life. Right. It's not for that. It's the protection and knowing that you can.
Yeah, but
you can go to a range every day and still when you could freeze up. I was in the military for 10.5 years. I've been in Afghanistan. I watched people who were trained to shoot and froze up in the middle of. You get what I'm saying?
Guys, when we think about states that are open carry, like as opposed to states that are like anti-gun, which ones have the most crimes? Like, being in an open carry state, you know how much that mitigates just the fact that one guy sees another dude walk in with their gun.
That's true.
How many things like New York going to happen because they see the gun?
I mean, she has a point. She has a point.
So many problems because all right, FAFO.
You know, I don't got nothing against guns. I'm not. I just they give me the TBGBs.
There's no problem with the gun. It's the fact that it's necessary to not be afraid of them or to not. That's exactly what you said, dog.
You guys are you're not thinking abstractly. It's like you're focused on the one way you know how to view it and not allowing the different perspectives.
Because you started off by saying it would turn me off.
I was giving you examples.
I mean, it could turn her off all they want to.
Who has like
some folks just ain't with it. I mean, it is what it is. If that's not your flavor, then that's not your flavor.
He is respectful and kind, but these are things we expect men to be already. So what could be the other qualities that are so damaging that outweigh why this woman either is?
So let me ask you a question.
I think it's the scenario. Yeah.
What mic?
It's the scenario.
That I'm just saying what it looks like. So I'm not giving you what I agree with or what I would do. I'm telling you this is how it is. They're leaving because they can't fight. I've seen women, they were right there. A man got dropped trying to defend them, or whether they're in the street and they get left. Or if a man is showing weakness in an area where he doesn't want to hold a weapon or defend himself or his woman, then a woman will look at him like he's weird. Or if he wears nail polish, that's another example. He may be masculine, but he wears nail polish, and she's like, no. Or if he carries a man bag, it's a purse, but they call it a man bag.
Wait a minute.
What does that have to?
Pay your bills and suck your toes, and you know what I'm saying? Cop you a car. But if they coming off,
so let me talk.
What does one have to do with the other? What are you talking about?
When the guys that wear them bags, that's fly shit. That's not a man like a purse. That's fly shit. But it sounds like all that shit that niggas wearing now with all of that. Let me tell you something. Let me talk now.
One mic, y'all. One mic.
They got that pistol in there, or they got that money in there.
But these days, hell, I'm old telling young people this. That's a shame. These days, men the style is to dress a little feminine. A little.
It was like that feminine. In the 70s.
That's the style now.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It is the style.
Where your purse at?
I'm good.
It's not a purse. It's a. Oh, come on, y'all.
It's the style.
You think all of these people? You think all of these people are dressing like that because of what?
Because it's an agenda. They're putting gay stuff on TV.
No.
It's an agenda, bro. They've been pushing that shit for years, bro.
That's fly shit. That's fly.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
They got guys that they can push it over on.
That's fly shit. You can't tell me that shit ain't no fly shit.
It's not. It's not.
I don't hear no.
It's a rock star. It's a rock star slash.
You're trolling.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not.
About the bags.
Everybody
that ain't a style I want to be a part of.
Oh, because everybody's dressing like that? That's what you're gonna do? No.
Kaylin, I don't even know how to pronounce it. But to your point, you can also have that dude that got the look of the biggest gangster, the baddest fighter, and everything that you're looking for with that physical, I'm tough thing. Yeah. And he a big punk.
And that's another reason to leave a man, because there's a disadvantage to your advantage. That's the point I'm making. What is the thing that's turning you off from the thing that turns you on?
Yeah, you're right.
I get it.
I'm an old ass man telling
And
y'all
then,
act old. Y'all act like you old.
You telling them to go with that gay stuff. I mean that stuff that they trying to push on everybody, man. That ain't cool.
And let me find out, like, you could be dating a guy you really
It's
like.
not a purse. It's a purse. No, it's not. It's a purse bag. It's a bag. You go to Louis Vuitton. I don't buy that stuff.
I can't. If it's Louis Vuitton or Walmart, it's still a purse.
If you go to Louis Vuitton,
they got the little strap that go on. They got the little strap.
If you go to Louis Vuitton and go to the men's section, there are bags there in the men's section. Those are men's bags. I'm telling y'all, y'all should be telling me. Y'all should be telling me.
They can put panties in the men's.
They don't sell panties in the men's. You lying.
If they did,
you going overboard.
No, look. If I take the thongs and put them in the men's section,
that's not true. That's not true. You going overboard. You going overboard.
In the boys' restroom.
Yo, y'all bugging. They bugging. They bugging.
They
bugging.
Yes, they put condoms in the bathroom.
They do that.
It's
condoms is understandable, but tampons.
Not in the news.
Certain states they did.
That'd be a lawsuit. That's a lawsuit.
Oh, maybe after the agenda day.
Yeah, that's why they put it there, because it was a lawsuit.
No, there's a lawsuit. If you put them there, there's a lawsuit.
They would state that put them
in the boys' restroom.
Yeah.
Well, that's now because they changed all the laws, right?
If I go in the men's bathroom and I see tampons in there, I'm coming out there and calling the lawyer. I'm suing. I'm suing.
You worried about tampons and you're letting men in girls' bathrooms.
Right. Yeah. Well,
tampon. Don't buy the tampons.
Right.
No. If I see some tampons, that's a violation.
But you'll buy a purse. Come on, man.
It's not a purse. How is it a purse? No, seriously. Let's not be.
It's a merce. It's a merce.
It's a purse, though.
It's a crossbody bag.
Look, man. I don't care what nobody say, man. I'm a fashion type dude, man. There's a difference between a purse and a crossbody bag, a man bag. I got a man bag. It don't carry too much. It's just an extra pocket. Okay. When I was out there on my trip, I put my wallet in there, my papers, my passport, and like a chapstick in there or something. And I had my pockets full with other stuff. So, I mean, if you can't even carry a crossbody bag, just basically an extra pocket, then I guess call me gay too. It is what it is. But I don't think that's gay, unless you're out there with an actual purse, which is like, a purse. You walking around with something that can fit a laptop in it or something. That looks a little crazy. Just get you a book bag at that point. You got some questions to be
answered.
Don't
gaslight. If you go in the store and you go to the men's section and there's bags there, those are not fucking purses. So
if you go in the store and there are panties there in the men's section, then what? What's the difference?
Panties in the men's section.
Because we could just put them there. That's how it works.
You're being obtuse. Shampoo, you're being obtuse. You're being willfully obtuse. You know
Wait. Show me the store that has panties in the men's section.
No, it's not that. It's by your logic. You're saying just because they're selling it in the men's section that it's okay for men. And we're saying, no, it's not okay. It's your logic that you're saying just because it's in the men's section, it's okay for men. What they're saying is, okay, so what if we put panties in the men's section?
No, I didn't say that. I said if the purse is in the men's.
You just said the purse. You said the purse.
Oh, forget it.
And just because it's in the men's section, it's okay.
No, you're making a judgment I'm talking about when you say, I want to see the men's bags. They are not going to send you to the women's section.
You can't
Okay,
call them
respectfully.
That's all I'm
back
saying.
in the day,
One
respectfully,
mic,
back
one
in the
mic.
day, it was a fanny pack or a messenger bag. That I could almost understand. Now they got Merces, one shoulder hanging Merces for men.
And they got the joints that go around your wrist.
They don't call them Merces.
Yes, they do.
No,
Yes,
I
they
said
do.
we do, but the store doesn't call them Merces.
I'm done.
They don't. They say those are men's bags. Those are bags. They just call them
Did
bags.
you guys see that? Did you guys see that Chanel bag that Stephon Diggs had? It was like Chanel, and he had both his hands in it, and they were trying to say it wasn't a purse, but it actually has a strap.
I can't.
That shit wasn't surprised.
I can't.
I mean, that was kind of it was kind of corny, but yo.
And this is the slippery slope. This is the slippery slope. I can't.
So you wear the purse, right?
You wear purses, Shampoo?
You wear
He wears
purse,
bags.
Shampoo?
I got a bag.
You wear the purse, don't you?
I got a bag you hold, like not even no strap.
That's different.
No, you wear them all.
That's not what we talking about.
I want a
said,
shoulder
no, you
one
wear it
too.
up.
I want one.
A single shoulder bag. A single shoulder bag. I want to see a picture with you with it.
I
Bam.
want one.
Rock it.
Get you some heels.
Shit, I want one of them.
Then get one.
And then after that, paint your
What would
nails.
you put in it? Shampoo, what would you put in it?
That's a damn shame. If somebody was listening and say, damn, that old nigga, they should be telling him this shit.
But what would you put in your bag?
But
That
those
sound like
Put in your bag, Shampoo.
That sound like some senior citizen saying, I don't know, them that new style.
he don't want to
That
tell
new style, that's gay. That's gay.
You sound like Jamal Bryant trying to shame
I'm a
us.
46-year-old woman, so
That's
I'm
not
around
gay.
your age.
No shit, I'm far from that. Shit, I think you're young. That's how old I am. I think you're young.
What's in your bag, Shampoo?
Yeah, what would you put in your bag?
Yeah, what are they putting in
You
their
put
bag?
your wallet in there.
Put a
You
mirror
put
in
your
his
keys in there. You know how you
Your
What else?
compact mirror.
if you got
Lip
somebody.
stuff, gum.
You gonna put his makeup kit in there.
Wait, do you
Don't put
think
his
men?
eyeliner in
Do you think men getting pedicures and eyebrows? I got my
No.
eyebrows done. You think that's gay
No,
too?
that's
Your
grooming.
eyebrows
That's
is
grooming.
wild, but always get your feet. tended.
Wait a minute. So getting your
But see, Shampoo,
eyebrows
you
done is
grew up
wild.
with- you grew up with Prince
I got
and
them
all them
shits
guys
tinted. I got them
doing what they
tinted
was
too.
doing, so I understand why you
I
feel
got
like
my
it's okay.
eyebrows tinted. I got my
Why?
eyebrows tinted.
Why?
Why?
like
I've
gray in
never
my
heard of men
eyebrows.
getting their eyebrows
Why
done.
did you need them tinted though?
Me and my wife go together.
No, I understand why your wife did it. Why?
What?
Men don't
This
get their
Yeah, bro,
eyebrows
bro,
done.
OD on that
trying to
shit
bring
now.
that stuff out where they was dressing like women. Y'all
Yeah,
gotta remember
I've
that.
never heard men getting their eyebrows
This
tinted.
generation of men was
You ever
already
seen? You
trying
ever
to dress
seen
in
men
drag.
getting? You never seen men? Q. You never seen men getting their eyebrows done?
No, I've never even heard a man say they do that.
I don't know.
Not
You don't get their eyebrows done or get them tinted.
New York and New
In
Jersey.
New York, they do?
not wax. That's
Hold on,
all
I get my eyebrows
New
done.
York get their eyebrows.
No.
I get my eyebrows done.
We didn't say eyebrows done.
Tinted.
Tinted.
Right, that's what I'm. Okay, got you.
That's overboard.
I don't even know what that is.
Yo, when the lady,
I had no idea what that was.
Wait.
Do to fill it in and
Let
make
me
it
tell
look
you.
darker, get defined. Men
Let me tell
don't do
you.
that.
Hey, let me tell you.
Y'all gotta
When
stop
they,
listening to Shampoo, like,
but just listen. When they put them in, when they put them on, when they put it in, and they sit you down for 10 minutes or the take, yo, if you look in the mirror, they'll just be so black it look crazy. Then they
so
wipe them
dark.
off.
Next thing you know, he's gonna get microblading.
Yeah, men don't. Yeah, I've
No,
never
no,
heard
no.
of men.
Like, why not?
done it.
I got my mother's eyebrows. Yeah, I'm half gay, my damn self.
Half gay is crazy. Yo, half gay is crazy.
What is tinting? I don't know what tinting is.
Tinting is. They put stuff on your eyebrows to make it look darker. Women, when instead of having us do the eye pencil every day, we will get it tinted to where we don't have
Dyeing
to.
them. It's like dyeing your hair, but
Basis.
dyeing your
It's
brows.
like dyeing your eyebrows.
But
Or you
Anton,
can do microblading.
For the eyebrows.
Anton, the first day the first day of the 10, it looks stark.
It's gonna be
And the next day, then you are right. The next day you are
like Groucho Marx.
You stay in the house. In the house.
So what do? You like wash it off or something?
No, they wipe it off. They wipe it off with the cotton. And then you're done.
Just like when your lady dyes her hair, eventually it washes out.
They thread it. They thread my eyebrows. You know what I'm saying? And then I like a little arch. And then they tinsel.
Like Harry.
And then my wife be like, "You ready?" Yeah, I'm ready.
Girl, the guys from New York are weird. The guys from New York are weird.
Yeah, they wild. I'm from New Jersey. I ain't from New York, but it's the same.
New Jersey, East Coast thing.
But they love that shit over here.
Really?
What? Just be getting their eyebrows done and all kinds of shit.
Nah, I'm good.
I got
It's different to get your eyebrows done, but to get them darkened is different.
Yeah, a lot of that's right. You did say that.
Yeah,
that's
that's
tinted
totally
is overboard. I do get them tinted.
You good. You're in the past.
So wait a minute.
I know. You like it like a little arch. Yeah, like an arch.
Give it a little lift.
Play for the blouses.
So let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all don't like guys that do maintenance?
No, maintenance is fine.
Maintenance is good. See why you do everything in one thing. You know what you trying to do.
Yeah, but you Dalen don't like that shit. She like a nigga all hairy.
I'm just asking a question.
But shampoo got it.
So she like a big old hairy.
This is what I'm asking. How far is too far when it comes to maintenance?
Tinting your eyebrows.
Tinting your eyebrows.
Tinting your eyebrows.
You wouldn't know if a man tinted their eyebrows.
Yeah, we would.
You would know when it's dark. It's very, very dark. We're like, wait, what is
So I don't know the age of everyone here, but I'm 46, so I was around when the first metrosexual wave came, where men were starting to do their nails and their feet, and that's when the word metrosexual got introduced.
That's true.
They were considered,
Yeah.
So I mean, it always is kind of a slippery slope to how much we can accept. But for me, that's grooming, that's hygiene, that's just keeping yourself together as a man.
What's the end? Like, what's the like the?
Because then we're accepting the brow tinting, and then we're accepting the brow tinting.
Give me something different that's
like men getting their nails done as far as like a pedicure and a manicure. I don't think that's now if it's polished, that's a problem. Like, but I don't mind a guy getting his nails cleaned and done. Like that's not
right.
That's
the gel. I get gel.
What? Color gel or clear?
No, clear. Come on.
Clear.
I mean,
I used to wear a black pinky. I used to wear my two pinkies in black.
What?
Yeah. I did that for years. I think
a little teeter totter.
He's a little in between. He's a
little teeter totter.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I do have a touch of a feminine side, like if you want to call it that. I'm all man though, but I like stuff women do like that.
It sounds like that you're just looks maxing.
Oh God, not clavicular.
Not
clavicular.
What is
What does
that?
that mean?
Just going out looking your best, man. That's all.
Wait. What did he say?
Looks maxing.
Looks maxing?
It's clavicular's in theory, new influencer out there. This young kid that's just taking over.
What
TikTok.
is that? What does that mean?
Men are actually now. Well, he's pushing men to be as good looking as they can be, just like women are pushed. So he's done a bunch of surgeries. He does a bunch of things for his health. Like clavicular. He's a white young kid, very good looking, but like it's about men posing for pictures. Like the face from, it's like
that's
not like the picture that they can be the best, better than women, basically. Yeah.
So, but why are they doing it?
To achieve, he still goes along with like the red pill rhetoric about like being the best man you can be in order to get the most highest value woman. That's kind of like the direction.
What's the name of it again? Looks maxing.
Looks maxing, and the guy's clavicular.
He's white.
He's a white guy. Yeah, he's young. He's like 19, but he's massive on TikTok and yeah.
So basically, he's saying look as best as you possibly can.
Look better than the women. Look better than the women.
Don't take it too far. You should never look better than your woman.
If I
hold on. I don't understand the comparison. Women are women and men are men.
But he goes out into the streets and he rates women. He just outright rates them, judges them, tells them what they could do to do better. Cavicular. He's been on Fresh. He's been on like all the podcasts, like Cavicular. Yeah, you'll see him.
Is he gay?
No, he's straight. Oh,
and he wants people to look. I mean, I understand a little bit.
He's had surgery, like fillers. He's had his eyes lifted. He's got his lips done. He's had his body fixed. He's had, he takes he's actually taking the high dose of testosterone, so he can't like procreate at the moment. Like it's just all kinds of crazy stuff.
Is he gay?
Huh?
Is he gay?
No. He picks up girls wherever he goes.
Well, you guys can do that too. Don't mean
not. Well, yeah. Look, I can't say yes or no. I don't know.
I don't have any problem with guys. I don't have any problem with guys looking as best as they possibly can. I think where I draw the line is like, why am I comparing myself to a woman?
Yeah,
it's the same because guys that are attracted to women shouldn't be attracted to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand that part of it. Like, okay, do the best that you can, but why is it in comparison to women? I don't understand
well,
that.
Don't you think it's part of the whole agenda, getting us closer and closer to like blurring lines between men and women?
I've been hearing about it. I have never heard of it before.
It's huge. But with the young guys, the very, very young guys.
That's scary.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
You got a purse too?
He actually, he's very like masculine in his appearance. So he doesn't walk around with nail polish or Caviculars, CAVICULAR, Cavicular.
Oh yeah, I definitely spelled that wrong.
Yeah, I keep up with the young people stuff because God, I want to know what's going to happen in our future, and it looks kind of scary.
No worry, God gonna take care of you.
That's why
he looked like a regular guy.
But he's had a ton of things done.
Yeah, I got
surgeries. Yeah, a ton of stuff done. Yeah, and he's admitted it. He has a doctor who prescribes him meth in a pill for as an upper over Adderall. Like it's just insane what this.
Yeah, I'll try it. I drink a lot of water with it. Make sure it's in my gut.
I mean, you can look at him and kind of tell that. You know, and stuff like
yeah,
that.
like you'll see a before and after picture of him, and you'll see the difference.
He's just super groomed, mate. I didn't see the picture though.
No, he's.
Now, what she describing is different than super groomed.
A little thin eyebrows don't mean nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not against guys doing as best as they possibly can. I just don't understand the comparison to women.
That's insane. Again, that had nothing to do with the subject matter I was expecting.
But let's ring the bell and give you this main event, Pookiphilia. Why Pookie looks like he always wins. The Pookie paradox. The Pookie paradox. Let's give you some examples of some Pookies before we go, just for shits and giggles. Examples of Pookies.
Last video.
We have SRT Ninja Pookies. Pookies is the arch nemesis of the square, the lane, the good man. Pookie tends to say with pride, beaming with pride, that he's winning. He might say, I get pussy raw on the free ski, but he lives in a dungeon. He lives with his mom. He lives low budget. He's a scammer, a hustler. He might spend the next 5 years in jail. All right. He's never going to be able to lease an apartment with 3x the income. Some things that he's doing in life is not winning, but what he is getting is low quality pussy, but that, or, pussy that you wish you were getting. Okay. But he's going to look like he's winning and frame every loss as a win. Frame every loss as a win. That's why he becomes the arch nemesis. Also, he might even get your girl. You've invested in the girl. You've been married to her. You dated her. You tricked on her. You took her to dates. You waited for her to go through her celibacy journey. You married her. You gave her an engagement ring. And here comes Pookie. Pookie comes in, and for a night or two or a couple of weeks or a month, he might fuck your girl. That's why he'll say, I get it raw on the free ski. Okay, but there's a price to pay to that. There might be some women that say these guys never pay. These type of guys never pay. But then when you look at their life, they paid in one way or another. But that's because they're kind of coping for the other areas of their life by saying that they're winning over here. This is why they become the arch nemesis. And they're always going to be a part of your girl's life. Every girl that you meet has had a Pookie in her life. Every single girl. I'm talking about suburban Jewish girls, Italian girls, white girls, black girls. Guys, they all have had situations with Pookies. Now, some women grow out of it early. Some women grow out of it and come back to it. Some women never leave them. Some women feel like they're sympathetic figures. Pookie's always a sympathetic figure. Like his life would be fine other than the trauma that he's experienced in life, right? He was this. He had a single mom. He grew up with a gangbanger. His brother got shot on his birthday. Pookie always had some tough breaks. And because they had the tough breaks, women see him as a sympathetic figure, so they keep them around. They become friendly. They're kind of entertaining, if you will. They're charismatic. They're entertaining. They're cool, but they just had those tough breaks that then the woman feels like she can mother him and maybe get him over the hump, or good girls will fall for a guy like this. He's a good guy, and Pookies typically are good guys. They're not typically bad guys. Bad guys are a different story. Pookies typically are good dudes. They're just good dudes to hang around with, but don't associate with them. Okay, they know access to stuff. They know stuff. They just can't get over that hump. Okay, can't get the rap career don't take off. They can't get over that hump. They can't, they car got motherfucking repossessed, or they couldn't renew the tags and they got towed and they couldn't get it out of the impound. Just they can't catch a break. So women sympathize for these type of guys. They're not bad guys. They just sympathize. And sometimes sympathizing comes in the form of her opening her legs to them. Or maybe baby boy syndrome. Maybe he's good in bed, or maybe he's cool to be around. Maybe he knows where to find an ounce of weed. There's something that the guy provides that keeps the woman interested or continuing to engage with him or loyal to him, even though you come around. You come around. You're a square, a good guy, an educated lame. You're a regular average Joe. Well, the streets will call. These guys will still be around. She'll still fight to be around that type of guy. She'll fight. She'll choose him over you, and you're married to her. She'll choose to hang out with him at house parties, but still come over to you and then cuddle up with you and spend all that time love bombing you. So there's a lot that goes into this Pookie-philia, which then makes it seem for men that aren't Pookie to either become Pookie to win, or what you'll do is you'll hate the Pookie. Okay, so there's two things there's something that happens there. So we're Pookie and Ray Ray, this type of thing where you make him the win. All right, so a lot of guys are like, I know a lot of broke guys that get a lot of pussy. That's framing himself to say, well, why work as hard if these women are going to sleep with this broke guy? Or they'll say things like, if you take a woman out on a date, she's going to take the leftovers to Pookie. That's a way to frame Pookie as the winner. Ultimately, well, you did all of this extra shit that you didn't have to do. Meanwhile, after the date, she getting banged out by Pookie over your leftovers. So that frames the Pookie as the winner. Where I'm like, that's fucked up. That's something that you didn't have to do, certainly. But he's not the winner in that case. He just had the least to invest in her. But his life, on the other hand, doesn't turn out ultimately to be a win. All right. So there's a lot of things that you have to look out for in this one. But we're going to talk about Pookie-philia, the Pookie paradox. First, we're going to show you a Pookie. All right. We're going to show you a Pookie right here. Let's see where we got SRT niggies. All right. And there's some music that I wanted to play, but I can't play it. How guys act when they get a Hellcat. Okay. Here we go. Play the video.
I told you I was gonna do it, nigga. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, nigga, in your boop, 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 boop. Stay down, gang. On God, I gotta do is stay down. Look at that motherfucker. What he say? Meow, meow, purr. Look what that pussy do when I pull up, nigga. Whoa! Ooh, right. I know, she lost me, whatever. God damn, twin, you must have been went to the mix. That's why I can't have no spit, no dirt. I can't have no dirt on my shit, bro. I told you about this shit, man. Fuck all that. This is $100,000 car, twin.
All right, twin. Okay, I saw a Pookie with a black girl, and I went to Target last night. I had to get a hard drive from my PlayStation, and it was a Pookie. He had a girl, All right. He wasn't paying per se, but she had tattoos on the back of her leg. She had the script tattoo on the back of her leg. And he smelled like a cloud of weed. All right. So guys will say, well, he don't have to pay, but he's in the middle of Target at 10:30 at night, following her around, certainly not paying for anything she's buying. He ain't buying anything for himself or her, but dudes will say that's getting it for free. And I'm like, certainly not. I mean, I'm here by myself. He's investing a lot of time and interest, and he's got to go to Target with his mammy, all right, following his mammy around smelling like a cloud of weed. I don't see that as a win. All right. That guy is a very, very much a scavenger at that point. All right. But dudes will frame that as a win.
This shit ain't cheap, Tony.
Bro, fuck that, nigga. You ain't took me for a ride yet, nigga.
When I was at 100 y'all didn't give a fuck about me. Now I got this shit. Everybody, bro, pull up, the hoes gonna be out. But when I had the 100 Civic, where the fuck was y'all at?
All right, so shout out to him right here. I'm just using him as an example of a man cosplaying a Pookie or acting like a Pookie. Typically, and I've been there where I wanted to get a Cutlass Supreme or a Monte Carlo with Dayton's and a Chevy Impala or a Cadillac Coupe de Ville, and I wanted to cosplay a Pookie. People talked me out of it. They're like, you ain't about that life. I was like 17, 18, 19, and I was going to plunk down $1,500 on a piece of shit car and eventually fix it. I wouldn't have been able to fix it up. But people were like, do not do that because you're not that type of guy. The Money Mindset 2025. Join us if you are looking to elevate your mindset to the next level and get your financial information and game back to where it needs to be. This is the Blue Chip Mindset on steroids. We have 80 plus episodes from the last 2 years that you missed available via playback. You can get all of those episodes. Also, every live stream on Sunday night with all of our great contributors with subjects, cryptocurrency, investment, Money 101, Money 201. Also, if you're looking to become a social media content creator, this is the group for you. 2 times a month, we give you content creator information about how much money you can make via content creation. What are the most popular forms of content creation coming forward in the next few years, and how you can capitalize on an opportunity to be a content creator. Join patreon.com/Coach Greg Adams to find the Money Mindset link. Let's get our blue chip mindset on. The window is still open. Don't run around here with a Monte Carlo on Dayton's. They're going to jack your ass. You put that Cutlass Supreme and you put the candy apple red paint on it, you're going to get shot over that. All right. So he was like, don't be that type of guy. Don't think that's how you're going to get access to women. Those type of guys, that's how they're going to live their life. And they end up stunted their growth. They're going to live like that for the next 20 years. Okay. But they were telling me, don't Pookie cosplay. Don't cosplay Pookie to be popular with the hoes. Okay, you have more value in life, and thank God I took their advice. All right, my son said the same thing. He wanted an SRT. I was like, nah, nigga, you ain't, nah. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that because you setting yourself on a path of backwards. And then eventually you're going to get robbed by one of these niggas. These niggas going to be lurking on the prowl like some sharks in the water. They're going to smell blood with your ass at the gas station, trying to impress some bitch. All right, and them niggas going to be trying to impress the same bitch and then steal your car. And hopefully not take your life for it. So you don't want that shit. Them pulling up at the drive-through. Okay.
I want that.
Jacket.
You don't need that. Go to college. Then come out and get you an M3. Right. So anyway, the Pookie Philia. We have these two ladies here. Oh, by the way, I wanted to talk about this right here. Anybody remember Juice, the movie Juice with Tupac Shakur, Omar Epps? All right. The movie Juice. There was a scene in here that most people don't realize that this is a grown woman in her 20s that was in a relationship, possibly a marriage, but she was with Q, who was a Pookie. All right. He definitely was not a bad guy. He was just in the streets. And this was in the movie Pookie. Q was a high school boy. Mm-hmm. And Cindy from McVogue was playing a character, I believe, named Yolanda. She was a grown ass woman who was married. Her husband or boyfriend or something like that came to the crib, and he told Q that he probably can't even pee straight. All right, type shit, that he was so young. But guess what? Over an ounce of weed, he was banging this woman who had a square boyfriend. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Like, this is the example of where dudes will be like, well, he winning. Well, he ended up dying at the end of the, well, spoiler alert. He ended up getting shot in his fucking chest. All right, but that's neither here nor there, if I'm not mistaken. Did he shoot? Yeah. Did he get shot? I can't remember if he got shot. But
he
and she was a nurse.
He was good.
Yeah, so there's a lot to go up in there. But yeah.
He didn't get shot.
That's an example of Pookie winning, if you will. Pookie winning with a woman. Oh, Q lived. Everybody else died, but he lived.
Yeah.
All right, but I can't remember. He lived, but everybody else died. Tupac died. Light-skinned nigga. Radamez died. Everybody was dying. But this is an example of young dudes being around women, even older women who like to be around young niggas, Pookie niggas. Like, they're always going to be around. She was in a relationship or married to a square nigga, right? He came in with his suit, all right, and his shit and all of that. But the young nigga was still banging that out over what? Over weed. They were smoking weed and he was banging that out. So that's an example of the Pookie paradox, the Pookie-philia, where even educated women will still be Pookie adjacent. And this is another reason why when you're dating certain type of women, hood women, women from the hood, they're always Pookie adjacent. They got cousins and nephews and brothers, and their father was a Pookie. And just because she's a beautiful woman and educated doesn't mean she ain't Pookie adjacent. There was a football player that did the same thing. He dated a woman, and then he was trying to break up, and then she called up her Pookie ass cousins, and the other dude, the regular dude, the football player, had to shoot him. One or two of them died. So that's an example of being Pookie adjacent. Women will come out and they will clean up their image and present themselves as corporate, but they have a loyalty to Pookie because they're adjacent. They're close to them. They grew up with them. Their best friends are Pookies. They used to fuck them back in the day, but now they just best friends. She got pregnant by this nigga, had an abortion, but 10 years later, they're still close friends. This is an example of then when you come in a relationship with them, you try to get her to remove herself from this, and she can't. She's loyal to them. And there's a reason why the loyalty still exists. Okay, the loyalty still exists. And let me see if I can put the clip together right here. Here it is right here. Dudes will say that the Pookie is winning, but something's happening that these women are going to admit that they're getting from him that they're not getting from you. Okay, here we go.
Somebody who's used to...
Wait a minute. Let me see if I can refresh the clip. Hopefully it doesn't get deleted. Here we go.
He's going to leave at some point, or any man of a certain caliber. If I'm not up to par, he's going to leave. So if I get somebody that's not up to par per se, then I'm a gift. I hold the cards.
He needs me.
So no matter what I do, he's not going to move. So I have control. So I feel safe.
Oh, okay. This looks like Keke Palmer on the other side. I might be wrong. I don't know who this woman is talking. The other woman resembles Keke Palmer, but I might be wrong. But did you hear what she said? This is why when I say all men pay and y'all say no, I say yes, because she just laid out exactly why the Pookie looks like he wins. It's because she has control over the Pookie. He got 2 felony strikes. He behind on child support. He got a warrant for his arrest. No matter what her behavior is, she's gonna feel safe because he can't leave her. He can't leave. He can't hold masculine frame. Now he can hold this intimidation, this strength, this masculinity, this toxic masculinity, but he's dependent on her. And she knows that. It's not about love. It's the dependency. Now there's other things that are coming with this. It's never one dimensional, but that's a part of it. Yep, I've been saying this a long time. A lot of times it's the fact that she chose a lesser, and a lot of people will say, well, why would a woman choose a lesser man when they keep saying they want a man greater? I want a high value man. Well, the fact that they want a high value man is demonstrating that they're dealing with low value men, that they want a high value man so much because they're dealing with a lot of Pookies. He can't get his own place. He can't get a lease. He can't get his own car. This is when niggas brag. She put the down payment, tax season. I'm getting it for free. She paid this and that. That's because she knows you're not going to go anywhere. She bought you a PlayStation 5 so you can sit your ass right there and play it instead of being out there with them hoes. Sit right here and play this PlayStation 5. But fuck around and leave her. She going to throw that PlayStation 5 in the bathtub.
Right.
She's going to destroy that PlayStation 5 because that was her controlling mechanism. Even educated women and women that think they're high value are still going to deal with these type of guys. And the reason why is that there's a mother sympathetic figure going on. Number two, let's keep it real and 100. Pookies are cool. They got great charisma, sometimes some swag. They're fun. They're engaging. Sometimes they're funny. Okay. They some cool dudes. And to her, that's like me being funny and engaging and endearing and focusing all my attention and cuddling with her and laughing and sniggling and hanging out with the bitch and going to Target with her at 9:30 when she want to go to Target and pick up some. Pookie is living on the edge. He's dangerous, but he cool. These are all endearing qualities. Pookie stays up late with the woman on a Tuesday night. You're a boring guy. I got to go to bed. I got to be up at 5 a.m. because you're disciplined. I got to be in the gym and I got to do this and I got to do this. I got to run these errands.
Right.
You're boring. Pookie gonna stay up and smoke weed with this bitch till 2 a.m. because women are nocturnal. So are Pookies. Pookie, you go to the nightclub on a Thursday. I got to go to work on a Friday. I got a presentation. So women tend to be undisciplined. So are Pookies. They can relate. Women are highly undisciplined. They don't have discipline. Like, look at the amount of obese women that want to change. They want to lose weight. They want to do this. They want to get their money right. They're undisciplined. Most of the time, they got self-inflicting wounds. They don't go to sleep. They doom scroll. They don't eat right. They don't make good decisions. They're impulsive, right? They don't have this discipline. Neither does Pookie. So there are two peas in a pod. But also, he can deliver some good dick, good sex, and he's an eater. He probably doesn't have a line that he won't cross, especially if he's been to jail. He'll let her play with his dookie hole. He'll fuck her all night, 2 and 3 rounds. You got to get up in the morning. You got to go to the gym. You got to run errands. You won't give up your Saturday and Sunday. Pookie will. He'll give up his Tuesday and Wednesday. He'll go have drugs. Women are highly undisciplined. They'll engage in drugs and vaping and smoking and all that shit and then tell me they want to get their life together. Smoking a goddamn vape pen. Like, you ain't going to get your life together. You're fucked. You want to run to the dispensary first chance you get. You ain't getting your life together. You're going to be stuck right there. You're going backwards. Pookie's going to do the same goddamn thing. They two peas in a pod. You're mundane and routine and disciplined. She ain't. Now, that doesn't mean she doesn't want to be that. So she might look at you and engage with you, the square, because you are mundane. You are routine. You are disciplined. She sees you as a valuable person for relationships. But Pookie, she got to go to Dre's. She got to be up under there. And then what she'll do is lie by omission and complain about all the Pookie niggas that was at Dre's. But guess what? She fucking Pookie. She fucking a couple of Pookies. She fucked a couple Pookies that she got numbers from Dre's. But she up under you complaining about, when all that, I stayed up till 4 or 5 in the morning till the sun came up with them niggas. Hung out with them at a house party, all that shit. She went to the house party to go hang out with them niggas knowing they was going to be there. She prided herself. Everybody was there. All the niggas was there. All right. It was this and that. Rappers, club promoters, pimps. She'll talk about all these niggas like I'm supposed to be around them niggas. Then can't wake up till 2 p.m. on a Saturday because they hanging out all night. Meanwhile, you up 7:30 in the morning on Saturday, going to the gym, running your errands, paying your bills. Then she want to slide up under you when she tired of that undisciplined life. She want to give that life away. She want to slide up under you. This is where dudes then say, nah, don't come up over here now. She slides up under you. Guess who's not leaving her life? Pookie. She adopted a goddamn Pookie. Pookie renting out the basement in her house. Pookie come live at the house for a couple of weeks and couch surf. But guess what he's also doing? Fucking her when you ain't around. Okay. Over a pound of weed. Okay. So he's excited. He has an element of danger. He's super cool. He got swag, cool human being, and all of that stuff. But the element that nobody talks about is that control that she possesses over Pookie. That's what she likes because that gives her safety. You, on the other hand, you're going to drop her as soon as she does something stupid. That's not safe. Pookie, on the other hand, ain't gonna drop her. He gonna argue with her. He gonna try to, do what he can because he needs her. Let me see what this other woman says. And this is why I say all men pay, because that's payment, guys. You're gonna pay one way or the other. Attention, money, energy, attention, or time. You're gonna pay. So it's never that free. And most of the time, these are skeezers, by the way. These aren't highly attractive women. So I always encourage men to not throw your life away for these women that you think are valuable, but they're just skeezers. All right. They'll be washed out in 20 years trying to find a high value guy. Let me continue here and let's see what they're talking about. Is this Keke Palmer? Looks just like her.
And if or when it doesn't work, I'm good. I'm still the victor. I look good no matter what, because I have everything.
Ooh, wait. Now that's even worse. So she said, when the relationship don't work, I still look like the victim. Wow. This is from the We Need to Talk podcast. So as you can see, she has the exit plan lined up because she picked the low value nigga. The expectations were accurate. It was par for the course. And she looks like the bad guy. I'm sorry. She looks like the good guy. He looks like the bad guy. Oh, yep. See that type of nigga, like, yep. There's a channel on Instagram called Well. And what they do is they see women complain about their lives and being a single mother and how hard it is. And then they'll scroll to her Instagram profile and pull up the fact that she was with a Pookie. And they'll be like, well. I'll have to pull it up as an example. So that's the example, is that if she's with a high value man and she fumbles the bag, then they're going to be like, that was her fault. If she can't prove why she fumbled him. But if it's a low value man, well, it's par for the course. And she's going to be like, well, he probably abused you and spent up all your money and ruined your credit. Okay, you see that? So that is an interesting other. Let me see if I can find that Instagram. That is the other side of it. That's the other side of it, where that control element also turns into her being a victim. If it doesn't work out, he batters and bruises her. He spends her money, ruins her credit, crashes her car. That's an example of it. This is the Well channel here. Let me see here.
Passato, cioè è difficilissimo, ragazzi, essere una madre sola, è difficilissimo.
I picked the wrong video. Okay, so this is an example. Her complaining about a single mother. The mixed kid, and then well.
Well.
Dude, I bust
well.
I bust out anytime I see these, bro. And it's a racist page because they always take white women or non-minorities. I mean, white women, and then they find that she's a single mom to a black guy. This shit, all right. Being a single mom is not an easy thing, especially for a mixed baby. I found out he was a narcissist, cheating, lying, anger issues, irresponsible. Right, they got some text messages there. And then he was a bum nigga. I don't have a car. I don't have no insurance. All right. Why did my NWO get to my stream? And the mixed kid. All right. What's going on? Here's the mixed kid right here.
Well. Well.
All right. So again, this is an example of the women choosing the Pookie. And then, as the woman said, when it doesn't work out, she comes out smelling like roses. This woman just said that. And then what happens to the Pookie? Nothing great, unless his rap demo tape takes off on SoundCloud. Nothing happens. So he gets tossed and he's out here playing the game on child support. Here we go right here. Let's let them finish the video.
Lose anything if I lose him. Thank you for delivering.
Thank you for delivering.
And I'll say this too. Like, I think a lot of dudes struggle because they don't understand that. And like a lot of dudes, they'll get all the accolades, they'll check all the good guy boxes, and they wonder why they're not successful with women. And outside of like swag and game and all that other stuff, like sometimes it's that your goodness is off-putting. Your polishedness looks too artificial to.
And it's a life that they want, but they know they can't live because you're going to hold them to that same standard. If you're polished, disciplined, you're at the gym, you're eating right, this is a turnoff. Even six-pack abs can be a turnoff to a skeezer.
True.
And people don't think so, but I've heard women say that the guy was too ripped and lean. He was too lean and ripped. That's too much discipline. That means she ain't going to be able to go out and sip champagne and go out and have drinks, and you're not going to be taking her here and there for desserts. You're going to be at the table measuring food and telling her she don't need that extra scoop of ice cream or that goddamn brownie or that chocolate sundae, right? She knows that. That's too disciplined. She like, nah, that ain't it. I need some nigga that's a little bit more reckless with themselves because she's reckless. She's reckless. All right. So dudes will beat themselves up for this, and they will see other guys doing less than them win, and then they will cosplay them thinking that that's the path to win, but it's not.
Somebody who's used to real, whatever that means for them, right? Whether that means the abusive home that they come from or the abusive relationships that they've been in.
Oh, he's going to leave at some
Oh, shit. My bad. I'm going to play that part again. I hate this Facebook. They mess it up. But this, and by the way, both of these women, the dark skinned women is somewhat attractive, but you can see she's past her prime. All right. This woman here is not. All right. She old and washed, but she probably still deal with Pookie. Older women still deal with Pookie niggas. They'll be in their 40s and 50s and still be hanging around Pookie niggas, and they'll be fucking them too and require nothing from them in a sense, but then get up under you and be like, you know, a woman said that the other day, that white woman said that, nah, that hooking up, casual sex, that's for young guys. But if you're older than 40 and 50, you need to be doing this. You need to be doing this and be boyfriend and hang out and take her out on dates and go to restaurants and clubs. All right. You need to be doing that shit.
Bitch.
Any man of a certain caliber, if I'm not up to par, he's going to leave. So if I get somebody that's not up to par per se, then I'm a gift. I hold the cards.
I'm a gift to him. This is why when they say we're the prize. Well, I said this not too long ago this week. Women who believe they're the prize, they're right. Because most of the dudes they're dealing with are low class niggas. Now, as soon as they deal with a high ticket nigga, a high ticket man, most of them will deal with them for a little time until that guy exercises some sort of discipline or control over her, and she'll skedaddle.
Right.
Meaning that he'll say, okay, I'll give you this life, but you got to get rid of them Pookie niggas. She'll be like, nah, she'll skedaddle.
I'm cool.
Or you got to be disciplined. You got to show up to the gym. I'll hire a personal trainer for you. And she'll be like, oh, you're so great and generous. And then she'll start canceling sessions at the personal trainer. And you're going to be like, why? And she's going to come up with an excuse. Why this came up and I had to do this and I had to wait for that. And my mama was sick. And then you're going to be like, okay, you got to go. You'll drop her. So a lot of guys will say they dated rich guys. No, they got dropped by that rich guy because they could not deal with them in the discipline and the control. She didn't have the power. The power dynamic was off. The power dynamic is on with Pookies. She needs him. There's safety and stability. Even though he ain't got his life right, there's safety and stability with a nigga down bad. And of course, I said this on Threads, and I'll end it with this. The black community's problems can be summed up with this. Poor mate selection is responsible for the black community's problem. Not just the black community, but the Latino community, poor white communities, no matter what. If you can sum up why people struggle, it's poor mate selection.
Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. I don't know, man. None of these videos actually answered the question as to why women like thugs. But every last video had different evidence that is 100% true. I couldn't tell you why. Can't tell you how. But all I know is that it is 100% true. They said it. Every last video. Now, I'm not a thug. Never claimed to be. don't even want to be one, don't want to be near one, because all that stuff right there just means that you're closer to a jail. And I ain't that kind of person. But if you know a thug, I guarantee he's swimming in it. Swimming in it. And that's just how it is, bro. My thing is that you just got to get out here and maintain, be the best person that you can be for your life and what makes sense for you, and keep on living, man. Tomorrow we're not gonna have any kind of structured videos, man. We're probably just gonna be playing some video games. But make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. I know Fridays will be my IG day, so we're gonna be on IG Live on Friday, as well as Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. But we will definitely be on IG Live as well. We're gonna be playing some video games, man. I don't know which one. Probably Call of Duty. If not Call of Duty, then probably Madden. I did create a Madden player, and I have not done anything at all with him besides get him started. So there we go. We might do that. You know what I mean? But until tomorrow, man, y'all be good, y'all be safe, y'all be easy. And if you make some money when I'm not around, make sure y'all bring the receipts so I know you balling. You know what I mean? Peace.